What's up? Before you dive into the video, do me a favor, smash that like button and hit subscribe so I can keep bringing you the best content on mastering your money here in the States. Now, if you're ready to see the 10 steps you need to hit financial freedom in the U.S., let's get after it. Step 1. Total financial audit and ground zero. In 2026, the old-school American dream of retiring at 65 is officially dead and buried. The system in the US is rigged to keep you in debt until the day you drop, but today we're changing the locks. Your first move toward freedom is a financial X-ray. You can't manage what you don't measure. Most Americans know exactly what they make per hour, but they have zero clue what their actual net worth is. Right now you need to list every single asset you own. The cash sitting in your Chase or Bank of America accounts, your 401k balance, your crypto, and the actual blue book value of that junker you're driving. Then subtract every liability, credit card debt, student loans, and your mortgage. If that number is in the red, congrats, you're in financial IQ. In 2026, we're leaning into loud budgeting. Stop being embarrassed to say no to those expensive dinners you can't afford. Every purchase that doesn't buy you an asset is another nail in the coffin of your freedom. Optimize your subscriptions. The average American wastes $300 a month on streaming services they don't even watch. If you threw that cash into an S&P 500 index fund at 10% annual returns in 30 years, that turns into $500,000. Your job right now is to find every single leak where your Benjamins are draining out and plug them up. Step 2. The panic fund, your first 2 dimes. In this 2026 inflation economy, a grand just doesn't cut it anymore. You need at least $2,000 in a separate high-yield savings account that isn't linked to your Apple Pay for quick spending. This isn't an investment, it's your shield against the BS that is guaranteed to happen. A leaky roof, a blown transmission, or a surprise bill from urgent care. This fund is what keeps you from crawling back to the plantation of credit cards and their insane interest rates. How do you stack this cash fast? Flip your old gear on Facebook Marketplace, take the overtime, or grind DoorDash for 2 weeks. Speed is your only friend here. Once those $2,000 are sitting in that account, your stress level drops off a cliff and you're ready for real war. Step 3. Crushing bad debt. Credit cards in the US are basically legal heroin. The average April in 2026 has blown past 25%. If you're only making the minimum payment, you'll be paying that debt off for 30 years and you'll end up paying back 5 times what you borrowed. Pick a lane. Either the debt snowball by knocking out the smallest balances for the dopamine hit, or the debt avalanche by killing the highest April 1st. In 2026, use 0% balance transfer cards for 18 months to freeze the interest and punch the principal. Remember, every dollar in interest you hand over to the bank is an hour of your life you worked for free for some fat cat on Wall Street. Step 4. Tax traps and loopholes. In the US, taxes are your biggest expense, period. If you don't know the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional 401k, you are voluntarily handing Uncle Sam hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 2026, contribution limits are up. Max out your 401k if your company offers a match that's literally free money with a 100% immediate return. A Roth IRA is your golden ticket to a tax-free future. You pay the tax now while you're in a lower bracket so you can pull out millions clean when US taxes inevitably skyrocket to pay off the national debt. Don't sleep on the Shaw Health Savings Account, it's the triple tax threat. You put money in pre-tax, it grows tax-free, and you pull it out tax-free for medical stuff. In 2026, it's the best investment tool in the country. Step 5. The full emergency fund. The world in 2026 is shaky. AI is nuking jobs left and right. You need 3 to 6 months of living expenses sitting in a HISA. This is your FU fund that lets you walk away from a toxic boss or survive a crisis without begging for a loan. Keep it somewhere earning at least 5% so inflation doesn't eat your protection. Step 6. Geographic arbitrage and the housing trap. Housing in America is a massive trap. In 2026, buying a house in California is financial suicide for most people. Use geographic arbitrage. Work a remote night gig but live in Texas or Florida where there's no state income tax. If you want to own property, use house hacking. Buy a duplex, live in one half and rent out the other. In 2026, it's the only way to make real estate work for you from day one. Step 7. The 25% rule and boring millions. Invest at least 25% of your income. Forget the meme coins and the hype. In 2026, the foundation of your wealth is VTI or VU index funds. You're buying the entire US economy at once. It's boring, it's long-term, but it's the only guaranteed path. If the market dips, you celebrate and buy the discount. Your goal is to stack a pile 25 times your annual expenses. That's your FIRE number. Step 8. Multiple revenue streams. One paycheck is a one-way ticket to poverty. In 2026, you need at least 3 ways to get paid. Your 9 to -5 passive dividends from your stocks and your side hustle. Remote work lets you freelance for the whole world. Use iTools to work faster and take on more clients. Every extra dollar from your side gig goes straight into investments, not a new iPhone. Step 9. Protection and trusts. Once you hit that first $500,000, you become a target. Lawsuits are a business in the US. Protect your assets. Use trusts and get yourself some umbrella insurance. One freak accident shouldn't wipe out 10 years of your life's work. In 2026, being legally literate is just as important as being financially literate. Step 10. The top 1% mindset. The final step is all in your head. Stop buying stuff to impress people you don't even like. Rich people own assets, poor people own stuff that looks expensive. In 2026, real status is not having to wake up to an alarm clock. Be the millionaire next door. Invest in your brain, because that's the only asset they can't repo. Your journey started today. Now go get it.